Hey guys, what's going on? We're back with another Monster Duels content. Today we're going to be looking at the S-Force deck that is very popular to craft. You'll probably get it casually if you opened up Time Thief Redoer stuff and Time Thief archetype in general. It also comes with a lot of good staples such as IP Masquerena and Gamma. This comes in this pack, which is in the Space-Time Transcendent. And it's a good worth it pack to craft. This is a deck that will utilize some of the extra things, some of the extra cards that you get, which is the S-Force archetype. It's not the best deck, but it is decently fun and can work out in ranked. I got from Plat to Diamond 5 with this, not Diamond 1 yet, but with this deck. What I'm running is 3 Gammas. I don't have a lot of hand traps right now. But this also showcases you that you can also play these decks without a optimal hand trap lineup. So I'm running 2 Gammas, one Driver, 1 Maxi, Chiyomaru. If you have 3 of these Chiyomaru, it's better to run 3. 3 Ash Blossoms. I'm running DPA Engine, 3 Edge Razors, 3 Gravitinos, 1 Dog Tag, Platina, this is like one of your best cards, Nibiru, Monster Reborn, Reinforcements of the Army, Terraforming, 3 Pot of Extravagance. The extra deck on this deck does not really matter. The card that matters the most is probably DPE, if you're running DPE Engine. I recommend it if you don't, not run it if you have the good hand traps and other stuff, but also S-Force Justify because you summon it with your S-Force monsters. 3 of the Field Spell Bridgehead, 3 Dimension Fissures because they make S-Force monsters make plays from the banished. Called by the Grave, Forbidden Droplets, and 2 of each of the traps, Chase and Specimen. In the extra deck we're running 1 Omega, Zeus package, some rank 5 because you're very likely to get some rank 5s with Gravitinos being special summoned. IP Masquerena, Verde, Unicorn, 2 Justifiers, Access Code Talker, and the 2 cards that we're missing is Christian Halifax and Celine, as they can win you some games, but I do not have them. But as you can see, this deck, the extra deck does not matter, so you can just run whatever you need, basically. And yeah, so basically what the deck does is you want to go for these really big plays, flood the board. These S-Force cards has an effect if they're in the same column as an enemy. They do something. For example, Chiyomaru makes the opponent only allowed to attack the one in front of them. Edge Razor, the one in the same column, they cannot be link summoned for more. And each monster, this is like a Dimension Fissure when they're destroyed. This is like cannot activate their effects, like a little bit of a skill drain. Platina lowers their attack, and basically you just flood the board and kind of just zoo them down. I'm gonna show you gameplay of this and show you how strong it is. I beat a lot of Eldritch players with this deck. I don't know if it's particularly good against Eldritch, but I won against like a lot of Eldritches just playing this deck. So in this first game, it became a bit of a grind game because of how the hand traps laying out. Because he's playing Eldritch with this new card, Lord of Heavenly Spear, crazy amount of protection for his back row, unbelievable. Also, I did brick a little bit. I'm trying to bait out some Ash here with a Terraforming. This card allows you to add a card to hand. What you want to do is normal summon Chiyomaru, quick effect into it so you can send banish one S-Force card to the graveyard, which will allow you to special summon a Platina. I was wondering if this would work, this Chiyomaru plus skill drain, but I think if it was on Chainlink 2 and this was Chainlink 3, it would work, but it does not work in the end. So yes, it's going to be a little bit of a slower game. I don't get my special summon, which is very unfortunate. This is your combo starter. The combos are very easy. Just Chiyomaru into like flooding a board with like 2 or 3 S-Force cards, and you'll probably be able to beat the enemy down from there. Luckily both of us are bricking very hard. He has a lot of disruption and so do I. So here we are, just hoping that the other person doesn't get a good top deck. And this is where I call by the first outage, which is, thank God, because the game will probably be over from this point. I get the bridge head, which allows me to get the razor head, but skill drain is active, so I just use it as a normal attack. Any chip damage right now is pretty decent because he doesn't have any cards in hand. I go for extravagance here. He goes for limit summon, and there can only be one, which doesn't matter. So I just normal summon Chiyomaru and start punching him in the face, and this is pretty much over. Like you control the board with your hand traps, and then eventually the board becomes really easy for the S-Force to kind of like, you know, just build up and get the win from there. Here is the next game. This game, I think I opened up pretty decently. Remember to use a pot of extravagance first. See what you banished. It's unfortunate to banish, but it's okay. This is like basically the biggest board you can get. I think you summon this guy, Edge Razor, you have Platina in hand. This Platina will get the one that's banished, and this is your biggest board that you can get. And this is like a fierce board. This stops them from link summoning on the spots. So they can only link summon on the 2 edge slots. This guy reduces the attack of the players, and then this guy is when their attack is banished. You use banish cards when they're attacked. So he summons Eldritch onto the far right slot. I go for the S-Force Chase, which allows us to target cards and return them to hand, and he just scoops from there. As you can see, it just makes them play like ridiculously. You have to play around the S-Force columns. It's like very difficult to play around, and with the traps and hand traps that you have in hand, you can easily disrupt a lot of people. For this third game, I didn't start off with anything too decent. However, I have a Nibiru in hand, another great disruption. This guy looks like he's playing Sword Soul, and yeah, let's see from here. He doesn't get a token, which is really good. That means he doesn't have a Vyram in hand. I go with the Pot of Extravagance. Sometimes I forget to do this at the beginning. He goes for Max C, which is fine. I think in this scenario, I don't go for any play here, or I normal summon Chiyomaru. I think I use Bridgehead to find Chiyomaru, but he takes it out, so I can't do anything regardless. So I just call it quits for the turn. I'm on the Max C. I don't want to do anything to Extravagance, and yeah. I think this was like his bad to like banish that, because if I go into full combo, he would have drew quite a lot from Max C. But because he doesn't know what kind of deck I'm playing, he's probably a little bit scared. Once again, I'm going for Extrav again, but I go for the Cyphane Grammar. He also has a Cyphane Grammar, which is absolutely insane. So we're on the Max C again. And we didn't draw anything good, so we just chill. He keeps on negating things that will let me special summon, so his Max C is kind of useless, which is unfortunate. I Forbidden Droplets to stop his combo here. He gets in 900 damage, but it is fine. I go for Specimen. This special Specimen will allow me to special summon this guy, and he just quits because he's kind of low on resources after using up his hand traps quite poorly. And for the last game that I'll be showcasing you guys, I think I get into full combo here. I'm facing against older guys. Older guys pretty strong against this deck, a lot of disruption, but we'll see. I think he messes up, I believe. I'm not sure because I have no clue about older guys, but I'll be covering older guys very soon because I have opened the live twin packs and I'm psyched to play that as well. because it gives you a lot of options to craft a lot of staples in the deck. So I go with Pot of Extravagance to see what he's got. Hopefully he can cancel. I do have full combo already. So I didn't draw anything too decent here, I'd say. I summon Chiyomaru, quick effect activate, banish. This resolves, but oh no, it doesn't resolve, it's a negate. I go into Fusion Destiny, and I'm glad that my DP didn't get milled. DP never gets milled from Extravagance, guys, if you're lucky enough. And now we're in, I'd say, in a pretty decent spot here. That's why having DP is always good, if it just kind of saves like bad hands. This is where I activate the DPE because this guy can negate an attack or something and destroy it, I believe. But he negates the negate. Unfortunate. But I get to summon it back, which is fine. I set Cool Bide, and I believe what I did here was just Cool Bide the Multi-Faker, because I know that card's at 1 because I don't know how to play Order Geysers at all, so I just, you know, I just Cool Bide it because I can't be asked to deal with it. It's 1 off, so it must be the best card, right? So just Cool Bide the best card, and they probably can't do anything, right? That's my theory. There we go, he attacks, and then DP kind of carries us from this game. But anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile and gameplay, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.